What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here, and we are back with another battle rap reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
Hella Depraved.
Yes, we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, a few people have requested this, and again, we were going to do it anyways.
Right.
This is Freshy Kanal, who is my second favorite rap battle channel, only behind DRB.
He puts out great stuff.
Sorry,
I have a frog in my throat. Yeah, he puts out great stuff. Always amusing. Animation, when he does it, is on point.
Always. Even the live action stuff is entertaining. And this one's kind of different. She's going to know a lot more of what goes on here than what I do.
I am not saying that I am...
She's not going to catch
everything.
Yeah,
I'm not like... But I have seen Game of Thrones, which is more than he can say. So right. I'm not an expert.
So
but
I might know a little bit more about Wonder Woman. She might know a little bit more about
Daenerys.
That person.
I know more. I can say her name.
Say my name, say my name. When no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. Sorry.
If you're not running game.
There you guys go. Your duet for the day. But yeah. So we're super stoked to check this, that, this, and then the other, whatever.
This, that.
We're gonna check this out. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are reacting to this as if you have already seen it. If you have not seen it, click the link in the description below. Go on over there, watch the entire video. Come on back. We'll still be here. We say that because this is a reaction channel. We are also more of a breakdown channel. We will try to break down what we can, which means we will pause more than what you will normally probably enjoy.
Which means more than once. It's not a straight shot.
Right.
We're having problems with words tonight, obviously.
You are correct. So,
plus, Freshy deserves for you to, rack up those views for him.
Exactly.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, then come back.
We'll say that again at the end of the video, too.
Yes, we will.
So with that being said, again, guys, this is Freshy Kanal. This is Wonder Woman versus
Daenerys Targaryen.
There you go.
I'm not even gonna try it.
Isn't the Targaryens the ones that are like all full of incest and shit?
They are all full of incest and shit.
Oh, the whole show?
Yeah, the whole show. Daenerys
and
is
y'all
the mother
like
of
this?
dragons. It's medieval. But yeah, she's the mother of dragons.
It sounds like she's the mother of a lot of people in her family. And maybe their sister. And cousin.
Or was mothered by a lot of people in her family.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
It's already derailing.
It'll probably go further once you've seen
I give Wonder Woman the win right now because she's not screwing any of her family.
That you know of. All right, let's start.
We'll slash and break it down. Ladies and gentlemen, Wonder Woman, the other lady.
Daenerys Targaryen for the win.
Sure. Let's slash over. Let's get it. Okay, let's get it.
I already like that.
Is that why one of the families has a midget? Is because of all the incesting?
Yes. Yes. Although that's not her family. That is the family that ousted her family from this throne in the first place. And the whole thing, well, the primary underlying reason for the whole thing is her working her way to get this throne back.
I will have at least one person get mad at me for saying the word midget.
Probably, but, yes.
Okay.
That is why.
Bonus battle. Daenerys Targaryen versus Wonder Woman!
No need to list my titles when I face a bare bones menace. Little princesses like you bow down in a queen's presence. Your history of actresses is quite simple.
That's actually in reference to Wonder Woman being a princess.
Right.
And not an actual queen.
Right. Although, technically, she Daenerys isn't crowned until later, so she would be a princess. Technically.
Sure. But as of this writing, no.
Yes, as of this writing.
Princesses like you bow down in a queen's presence. Your history of actresses is quite symbolic. The only league that Carter joins a rehab group for alcoholics.
Oh. Take it away.
Lot of good ladies representing
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. But there's one
That everyone remembers.
that everyone remembers for
Right.
being an alcoholic.
She didn't join the league.
Justice League.
Right.
Actresses is quite symbolic. The only league that Carter joins a rehab group for alcoholics. From the coffee shops, the planes, the Nazi spies that you fought. Now did you get molded from clay or did your writers smoke pots? You've got your bullet blocking bracelets, but you die on the spot. If you get riddled with those holes you've got inside of your plot, I'll show you.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
No, she's not. Wonder Woman even has a jet that's invisible that she flies.
Yeah.
She can fly. Why?
Why does she need the vet? Well, I mean,
The vet?
yeah, that. I'm guessing to. Well, does she even take her friends around in it? Like the people that.
It's a one-seater.
That's what I thought. That's why I paused. I was like, wait, no. She doesn't actually need it, period.
Plus, I mean, look at her friends.
Maybe she got tired.
Well, I'm just saying, look at her friends. Even if she had friends that she could, like, if there was room for her to carry her friends
They
in
all
it.
have their own.
Batman's
Yeah.
got his glider plane.
Maybe it's to keep her invisible.
Superman
because
flies.
flying
She's not
herself-
invisible in it, though.
What? It's an invisible plane, but she's not invisible once she's in
No,
the plane?
when she's flying it, she's straight up sitting down. She just looks like it's fucking weird.
Oh, that's right. I blocked that from memory, guys. Because that was a plot hole. Okay, I mean, like, she's again got a point. She's got the bullet blocking bracelets, which honestly shouldn't have protected her from 90% of the shots she takes. All right.
Yeah, giggity. Let's go.
Bracelets, but you die on the spot if you get riddled with those holes you've got inside of your plot. I'll show you how the crown arises. You don't know the sound of violence. You would brag about your childhood getting grounded on your island, but you're drowning in a crisis. You're frowned upon in silence. Let's be real, no one has kept you around for your biceps.
Now, this is also in reference to Let's Be Real.
Daenerys.
Lady Game of Thrones here.
Mother of Dragons. Stick with
Whatever.
that.
Has
with that.
probably definitely had a much harder childhood
Oh.
in her story
Yes.
than Wonder Woman.
She was
did.
exiled.
Yeah, Wonder
With
Woman
just
wasn't.
her brother. Yeah. I mean, they exiled themselves for safety. But yeah, and then she was groomed up by her brother, pretty much. And sold off to... I mean, she ended up falling in love with the guy that she was sold to bridal marriage. But yeah.
Right.
For money.
And then, on the flip side, she also brings up no one keeps you around for your biceps. Because everybody knows Wonder Woman's biggest trait
Is the short little skirt?
is that lasso.
Oh, okay.
A crisis, you're frowned upon in silence. Let's be real, no one has kept you around for your biceps. Whole island against men and humans cut you down for good. Just one more Amazon that mankind devalue for wood.
All right,
that's
Amazon
a double.
jungle, Amazon deep. All right,
That's a double. Because the Amazon forest being
Yeah.
devalued for wood,
that's what I said. Amazon
and then
jungle.
she's
it's
an
all being cut
Amazon
down and
being
yeah,
devalued for
wood.
wood.
He was going with the word wood. Yes, whole island against men. Yeah, and then,
Penis.
You know, so, and then they put her scenery is in front of a.
Men and humans cut you down for good. Just one more Amazon that mankind devalue for wood. When the world was at war, I fought on the front lines. You were off on some dragons and riding your own bloodline.
Thank you. Thank
Winner.
you.
Winner.
I really like the voices of the two women rapping here. They picked really good.
This lady that's doing, I recognize the lady playing Wonder Woman. I want to say I think it's the same lady. I think it's the same lady that did the chick against NF.
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
I think
I
I
think.
recognize Daenerys too, but I'm just saying that they did a really actually good job. Daenerys, in the show at least, speaks with kind of an almost British accent, like very soft touch of it, and she did that as well. So, you know, but she came in with a headshot. That wasn't just a hey. That was a yeah. Let's just put it out there. Everyone
Right.
knows. Everyone knows.
I was gonna say, I've never seen the show, and I even brought it up.
Right.
I'm just saying.
War, I fought on the front lines. You were off on some dragons and riding your own bloodline. Promised to rule lawfully, but turned out like your parents did. I'll leave another Nazi beat Daenerys Targaryen.
Oh. And she's not wrong. That was two kill shots. Like, that's girl.
double tapped the
you
fucking-
are overdoing it. That's called overkill. That's now we know that it's personal. Us in the crime business know that it's personal. Taking shots that you don't need.
Aryan, for those of you that don't know, is the race.
Yeah,
That Hitler and them
it
fought
goes
for.
along with
Blonde hair, blue
well,
eyes.
KKK and the Nazis all sort of believe in the same thing. White purity is another way to put it. But so
And isn't Game of Thrones based on just families fighting for the throne?
well, yeah, which
And-
is societal. It's true to history. But what I was going to say is at the beginning I told you she and her brother had been exiled, and she's fighting to get back hold of the throne from its sister brother, and their brother is
You don't have to explain families to me. It's
no. I'm just saying there's the two families, but everyone tries to help her. Well, not everyone regain the throne because they've seen how crazy the three siblings are that are holding the throne right now. She gets there. Major spoiler alert, by the way, guys. By the time she reaches the throne and is going to be crowned, one of her own kills her because they realize that she is just as crazy as her father, which was the reason they were exiled in the first place.
So it's just a family
was.
trait.
Yeah, and it's incest, but that means that they have now they need to start fresh is what they need to do. Yeah. Completely. Yeah. So yeah. But that's what she's talking about. At the end we realize you were Targaryen. Yeah.
Fully, but turned out like your parents did. I'll leave another Nazi beat Daenerys Targaryen. The legend tells you need heaven's help, otherwise you be sent to the seven hells. You committed a red wedding on every fan, and the second your riders rang those bells.
I know about the red wedding scene.
You do
too.
know about the red wedding. Okay, so that was actually the other family, not the Targaryens. So,
Little misinformation there.
well, I mean, like, I get that they're going with the Game of Thrones thing, but yeah, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was the other family, so it's not really a shot.
Although they say she just mentioned something about there being a red wedding so often. So could it be
Massacre.
other families are involved in doing the same thing, just maybe at different times?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I think it's probably more plot because Daenerys did go after Wonder Woman's just overall plot holes as well, so.
Right.
Heaven's help, otherwise you be sent to the seven hells. You committed a red wedding on every fan, and the second your riders rang those bells.
Oh,
On every
On every
fan.
fan.
Missed that the first time, but yeah.
In reference to the last season just being shit.
Everyone was so upset. Yeah.
I've never seen it, so I have no clue. But
I didn't watch the last season, guys. I watched all the seasons up until then, but
the last season got shit on so much by every fan that I
you
know
didn't
of.
even start.
I was like, I don't even want to watch the show now. If it ends that badly, like,
Here's the thing, like, I watched it because I had to. I didn't, like, I mean, I could have left the room or whatever, but... So I saw it, but after the first season, I was just like, y'all need to stop fucking each other. Dragons were cool, though.
birds are cool.
Heaven's help, otherwise you be sent to the seven hells. You committed a red wedding on every fan, and the second your riders rang those bells. Nine of your dreams finally came to life when you opened up your empire. But snow came along and they fell into ashes, a song of ice and fire.
So A Song of Ice and Fire, that's one of the books.
Yeah.
I can't remember the titles of all the books, but yeah, Snow Fell, Winter's Coming.
Winter is coming.
Is one of the okay. There you go. So yeah, it's a play on all of that. I'm so sick of
those fucking memes.
It's a play on all that.
You opened up your empire, but snow came along and they fell into ashes, a song of ice and fire. Without your dragon eggs, the plans you hatched couldn't have started. They carried your whole life until they carried your carcass. You took any abuse and swept it under the carpet. In a heart cause you gave yours to a man that was heartless. It's a pacifist.
And Snow being Jon Snow, which is the person that she had major backing from that killed her in the end. The dragon eggs, basically the fact that she was able to be the mother of dragons is what carried her to have all of these people backing her. And it was a known kind of trait for her family line that had died off. They used to be dragon whisperers almost, and then dragons really weren't that found anymore because they had been used so much for warring. She gets 3 dragon eggs as a wedding present to the guy that she got sold off to. And when her whole life crashes down, basically, she is able to walk through the fire with them, becomes the mother of dragons, and it's a big thing. She does end up eating a heart. It's part of a ceremony to try and save, I correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was part of the ceremony to try and save the child that she was carrying from her Khaleesi
cousin.
No, he wasn't. It was Jason Momoa. It was the guy she was sold to. But it was actually a curse. I think that's when she ate the heart. It was gross. Yeah.
Under the carpet, in a heart cause you gave yours to a man that was heartless. It's a pacifist to a highness. I pacifist and lead riots. This prince is praying my iris. I don't pray for peace, I provide it. To me, I odor Iris. I'm liberating safaris. My words will burn you like Varys. When I'm commanding Dracarys, you create.
Any of that make sense to you? Just a lot of references to the show.
A lot of references, and guys, like I said, I'm not an expert on this, so no. I mean,
I obviously don't know.
Dracarys, I recognize, and I can't remember why. I think it's just the dragon line, if I'm wrong. I don't know, but I can't remember.
I'm liberating safaris. My words will burn you like Varys. When I'm commanding Dracarys, you create a...
Varys might have been the name of one of her dragons. And she did... she liberated a slave island area, whatever, and they were a major backing force for her.
Okay.
But again, she killed them all. She got them all killed. So, like, I don't see that as a point in her favor.
Liberating safaris. My words will burn you like Varys. When I'm commanding Dracarys, you created her partners that matched your father Zeus's life. Handed you his lie detector while sleeping with 2 wives. I bet you're bound.
I was like, that's...
To be fair, Zeus is kind of a whore.
Yeah, and there's a lot of incest there, too. Funny how that runs along. Okay.
Matched your father Zeus's life. Handed you his lie detector while sleeping with 2 wives.
Lie detector was the lasso of truth.
Right.
If you're wrapped up in the lasso of truth, then you can speak no lie.
Right.
I bet you're bound to blame this beating on one of your worst lords. Cause W hasn't bombed this bad since the world wars.
WW
Wonder Woman and
Wonder Woman
yeah, okay.
hasn't bombed this bad since the world wars. A lot of bombings.
Right.
All right.
There you go. I mean, I didn't feel like that was... Her first verse was so much more on point. Like, I still think that plot hole line was... That was a good one. That was a very good one.
On one of your worst lords. Cause W hasn't bombed this bad since the world wars. Made up silly languages you're shouting are confusing. Get Missandei to translate them, she'd have better execution. Drunken dwarf to give you tips about wisdom. Forgetting about the Iron Fleet must be the brain aneurysm.
All right. That was again
a good rebuttal.
She's killing it. Missandei, what was her translator, and made up languages happen in fantasy novels, so I'm not particularly Especially since they were supposed to be from all these
Although,
different countries.
They always do start off as made up, and then some crazy person
Someone
somewhere
decides to learn it.
makes it an actual fucking
Right.
language.
I mean, I have to say, Tolkien actually was the crazy that made it an actual language.
Yep.
But then people actually learned it. So that's another level. You're leveling up. But then the drunken dwarf is offered what Peter Dinklage, that's his character, for advice. Because he was actually a smart cookie and didn't like his brother or sister that much.
I know I called him a midget, y'all. Peter Dinklage is a hell of an actor.
He's an amazing actor.
Kind of a dick, but
We appreciate that.
hell of an actor.
But yeah, he gives advice. That's what he does. He's an advisor.
Right.
When people start realizing that he's not some cursed babe, which is kind of what they all looked at him, useless, cursed, drunken lout before. So his dad couldn't stand him because it was obviously.
People got no reason. Sure. Sorry.
But yeah, he looked at him as like a failure.
One day we'll have to react to that since you've never heard the song.
Short people. Yeah. Okay. We'll see. I've heard enough. I'm like, and whoever wrote this,
Randy Newman.
yeah, sucks.
Shouting are confusing. Get Masande to translate them. She'd have better execution. Don't use a drunken dwarf to give you tips about wisdom. Forgetting about the Iron Fleet must be the brain aneurysm. It's a shame. Powerless, so let me see what your army got. Shame. The only thing you left your name on is a Starbucks cup. Shame.
Okay. The Iron Fleet is the name of the force behind her, the ships. But the rest of that's just...
What's the whole Starbucks cup thing?
The Starbucks cup thing? I have no idea.
Is she like who the Starbucks people got their image for their person holding out their hands from?
That's been around for a long time.
I don't know.
But the fact that she is associated with Starbucks is what I was laughing about. I have no knowledge of it.
Right.
I'm not that big of a Starbucks person, guys, but like, that's hilarious. That is a white girl thing to aspire to. Congratulations.
Probably even pumpkin spice.
I know. Winter is coming.
So let me see what your army got. Shame. The only thing you left your name on is a Starbucks cup. Shame. Your coming back from exile was a wasted trip. Shame. Cause he's stuck in a grayscale of your relationship.
Okay, so the grayscales are like the almost assassin-like trained slaves that she freed, and they're celibate. They're eunuchs. So, and Jorah was an expert war maker. He was the brains behind all of the operations, and he was also exiled.
Okay.
So she found him to be the commander, the strategist. That's the word I was looking. The strategist for her armies, and he fell in love with her, and she friend zoned him, like
of
the
course.
grayscale in the relation. Yeah.
From exile was a wasted trip. Cause he's stuck in a grayscale of your relationship. Disappeared since Robert dropped the hammer on your kind. Like your brother, you're hot-headed when the crown is on your mind. I say families from blasts of hate give galaxies their freedom. But even I couldn't save your wreck of a final season.
All right. Hala and Brooke Morgan. Okay.
Yeah, I think I've recognized those. I think I got the wrong people in terms of
Right.
who they played before, but
They
I've seen those
did an
names before.
amazing job. Wonder Woman took that for me. Like, I really think that...
Hold on, let's finish out the track.
Oh, well, is it done?
It's got another 30 seconds.
All right. Little dance party. I knew you were going to do that.
I just really like the beat.
I do too.
Plus, you never know when they're going to hide something.
I was just excited about that last verse. Honestly, Wonder Woman took that from me. Like,
For me, in my opinion, hands down,
Yeah.
Wonder Woman took that. Wonder Woman came way more viciously.
That's exactly how I feel. Like, Daenerys had some really good bars at the very beginning. Like, at first, I was like, hoo, that's tough. But then...
Wonder Woman's first verse, alone, in my opinion, won this whole battle.
The actual first sentence out of her mouth, yeah. So, yeah.
But it was fun, regardless.
But, and Wonder Woman's were consistent, too. Both verses, she was hard the whole way through. She didn't really let up on her at all. So, yeah.
But over and above all, I mean, it was fun.
And I'm sorry for anything I got wrong, guys, but like I said, not experts on either thing, but that was definitely fun.
Well, the fun fact, both these characters have something in common.
They're white women?
Jason Momoa.
Oh. You guys didn't even bring up that you swapped men. Rude. Okay.
Because he did play Aquaman in Justice League and Aquaman.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the one that sat on the lasso of truth and said some funny shit in Justice League. Have you seen that?
No.
We'll have to watch it sometime.
Okay.
It's not too terrible of a movie. It's not great, but it's DC.
All right. All right.
They could use some work. Maybe some new writers. I mean, they
for
just
those plot holes.
They need to be bought out by Marvel because DC's writers suck.
Okay. Well, now that you have that opinion,
sorry guys,
solicited.
I
really. Freshy Kanal always puts together.
I thought I threw this motherfucker away
great
last night.
Tracks. That would be my hair.
I know.
He thought it was a spider, which is why he's freaking out. Just FYI, I've got little Miss Muffet and his daughter, and big Miss Muffet right here. All right, so
if you guys,
thank you, Freshy, for
yes.
this bonus battle because we definitely won.
Yeah.
Just getting something new from you.
Yes.
It's amazing.
So, if you guys like the video, slash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below. What did you think of, yes, I fucked that up, Wonder Woman versus
Daenerys Targaryen.
Thank you. Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
All the things. Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms.
Please
mostly
go
Twitter.
Sub to Freshy Kanal. That's in the description below.
Run up the views. They deserve it. Watch the Coraline versus Alice in Wonderland was great. Harley Quinn, well, that was Birds of Prey. No. Harley Quinn versus, what's her name off of,
Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, he's put
all
together
of them.
So many great battles and has so many great people come in and represent these characters.
Animation is always fun.
Right. And yeah, so that is going to do it. We love you guys. Thank you all for watching. We cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Bye.
Night, guys.